Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kendra, and I am doing an open collab today. I want to tell you a little bit about myself in case you're new here. I am married. I have 5 children, all grown. I have grandchildren, and I live in the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest. So let's see. This collab, here it is, here's the information. It says it's an open collab, and that means if you're seeing this, you're welcome to join this collab. Open means anybody can join. You just have to put the information in your title or description. You want to say the name of it, which is hashtag color and create with us, you rock art. And you want to say the host is at Rosemary's You Rock Art. That's her channel, Rosemary's You Rock Art. And every Monday she hosts us, and we can color, or we can create, or we can color and we can create. So I'm going to color first. She has a coloring book that she leads everyone through, and it came from Amazon. It was under $8, probably $7 or something, and sometimes I color in that and sometimes I don't. And this morning I decided to do, let's see what I have here. This one. Bold and Easy Cozy Winter Coloring Book. And the reason for that is I've only colored a couple pictures in here, and it's almost done with winter, isn't it? I think I'm going to do a little teapot this morning. I'm actually drinking coffee myself, and it's Folgers. It's nothing fancy, I'll tell you. I'm going to use my usual colored pencils and a blending stick, and I'm going to get busy on that. First I want to show you something. Well, yeah, I'll show you something first. And thank you, Rosemary, for hosting this. And I'll put her information in a still so everyone can see it. I finally got myself some alcohol markers. I got 48. Yeah, 48. And here they are. And I'm scared to death of them. I'm shaking in my boots. What I think I'm going to try to do is an ATC card that I don't really actually paint, but I make a design. And I've seen people do this, not particularly with ATC cards, but, you know, do it with other projects. So I will show you that. First, I'm going to speed through this. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing because that can get a little snoozy. And let me tell you, today the snow is all gone. This weekend it rained and rained and rained, and what a long weekend, I'm going to tell you what. Anyway, I think it's Monday, but it's Tuesday, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 videos today, a Monday and a Tuesday, I think. We'll see. It just occurred to me, it's not Monday. I'm losing it. Okay, on with the coloring. I'm just going to go. I am so sorry, Rosemary. I'll go ahead and tag you and act like it's Monday, but I was supposed to do this on Monday. Here we are coming up so far. I decided on gray for the teapot and purple for the little warmer that's laying across it. I guess that's what it is. Some of these AI written pictures are a hot mess. I went through this book when I first got it and showed the bizarre, like the fireplace was on the outside or the snow was on the inside. This looks okay, but I'm going to go ahead and say that this right here on the table, I really couldn't tell you what it was, a fluffy dog tail, but I'm going to go with she scrunches up her tablecloth like I do. Okay. I had to stop to heat up my coffee, and I got myself a tangerine, and it was good. Okay, so here's where I am so far, and I was going to say something else. The reason I picked up the camera was I was going to say something else, and now I can't remember what it was. Sorry, I got choked just as soon as I turned my video on. I'm done. Not my favorite picture. Not my favorite picture at all. I didn't understand what some of the things in the picture were supposed to be. I went ahead and finally decided that this black thing is a rain gutter. I don't even know. The trees, what appear to be tree trunks, are kind of wonky. I didn't know what to do about them. Yeah, we've got a roaring fireplace here, and I made it spring, so I've got a story. Ready? Here it is. Want to hear about it? Here it is. I'm going to say that this lady is at home in her cabin, and she lives on a sheep farm. And so this is wool. And she puts the wool in a fire, well, she doesn't put the wool in a fire. She heats water over the fire, and she's trying to dye the wool this color. And so she's doing very well. She's got it real close. And she's going to make things with it for the coming winter. Did that even make any sense at all? Yeah, whatever. And, I just did the best I could. It's not my favorite coloring book, like I said. If you see this, run far, far away. I wonder if this has a, like an author. Or here we go. Thank you so much for purchasing our color book for adults. I really hope you enjoy the experience and find it relaxing. I did not find it relaxing. It was a little bit stressful. Inspiring, sure, because I had to come up with something to say and do. If you have a moment, we would really appreciate if you would leave a review. I'm not going to leave her a stinky review. If she, in fact, did color these pictures, I'm surprised. Oh, this is another one where they tell you that here we go. Due to limited paper options available on Amazon, we have chosen a standard quality paper to keep the book affordably priced. This paper works well with colored pencils. However, alcohol-based markers, we recommend placing a blank sheet of paper behind the coloring page. Well, I do that anyway, right? I mean, I've learned that from you guys. I've never used these yet, but I'm gonna. Okay, so nowhere does it say illustrated by that I can find. Let's look back here. Sawi? Yeah, there's nothing. So anyway, that's my color picture for today, and I don't hate it, but it wasn't an enjoyable, relaxing experience due to the way it was drawn to me. Okay, I am going to do something with these. I'm going to throw away the rind from my tangerine. I'm going to heat up what's left of my coffee, put away the pencils, and get busy. All right, here's the plan, and plan keeps changing. I have, an artist trading card. I use a playing card, and then I cut this out, and I got kind of a linen-y, thick sort of a paper, a thicker linen feel to it. Like I just bought a sheet of it once. So I took out some ink and ink daubers or whatever you want to call them, and I was going to do the whole thing a light blue. I think I still may do that, and then I'm going to tape it out. I don't think I want to use real thick. I'm not sure yet. This is nuts, and I hope that if I use a stronger washi it won't bleed underneath, but if it does, it does. And I don't know how this is going to end. Okay, well, you probably hear the microwave. It's going to go off in 10 seconds, so I'll cut out. You guys, I just dumped, because it was sitting on the edge of the table, my whole, what do you call it? My little box that I keep all of my information about when all my open collabs are able to be done, if they're something I want to do. Makes me so angry. I just looked at it and I said, well, I couldn't be more pleased, Okay, I'm going to get after it. I've got some blue glue. I've got some blue ink. It is peacock feathers. We'll see how that looks with purple when I'm done. I tested it out to make sure it wouldn't come out fully thick and stuff. And you know what? Because this paper is kind of an antique-y white, which has a little green in it, or yellow, I should say. It came out looking more greenish than purple, but that's okay. Not purple, blue, I mean. Oh, I'm such a mess. Okay, well, I'm going to get taping this as soon as it dries off a bit. And these are okay. I think if I were more professional at inking things, I'd be thrilled with them. But they seem overkill to me when I can just use one of those round flats, All right, my tape is sticking to my paper and pulling up color. I wonder if this is because I used the wrong kind of paper. I used that thick cloth feel paper. So it's not just pulling up like usual washi tape does. I was going for peacock colors, geometric sort of. I was using dark blue and light blue and dark purple and light green and dark green like that. But I don't think it's going to come out right. But first try, you know, and I really like the alcohol markers. It looks like they might have bled under the tape too here and there a little bit, so I'll look at that. Here's what it looks like right now, and I need to still round the corners and decide what I'm going to add to this. If I had penmanship, like calligraphy penmanship, I would write words in the spaces. When I went to Zumba, this was like 10 years ago, I used to go to Zumba every single day, including Sundays. And there were days when I went twice because I really liked this one instructor. Well, I liked both of them, but she played more, the one that I liked to dance to played more like pop, like current and stuff like that. And the other one is just as sweet as she could play and could be. And she played a lot of the older, like 80s music and stuff. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you this is because my favorite Zumba number was Katy Perry, and it was like Peacock, I think it was called. And I liked it so much, I would go with a friend. Sometimes she would go, sometimes she wouldn't go. But most of the times we were both there for both classes, if we went to two even. Anyway, I heard like the first 4 beats to it, and I screamed, I love this one! And everybody turned around and looked at me, and then she laughed her butt off. Anyway, oh, and we had one guy, and he was really hard to keep up with. He was, how will I put this? Well, he was gay. That's how you would put it. He was gay, and he was very, very flamboyant. And we all wore coin skirts. You know, they look like belly dance with the coins on them, and they're just like scarves with coins on them. And you tie them to your waist, and then I was a lot thinner. You'd knock your hip, you know, to it. And anyway, he sold those out of his little, you know, bag of goodies. And he had other things too. And we never did get to do it, but there was talk that we were going to do some night classes with color lights and stuff. For me, it was like night clubbing. It was amazing. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And I could never do it again. I mean, even if I lost 200 pounds, I don't think my joints could take it at my age, because I'll be 64 next month. Yikes. Anyway, that's that. I'm going to go get busy. Babble. All right, this is it. It's done. I have added things to it to try to make it look like I did something more than just inked. So I used washi tape, and I used some of the washi stickers. I've got a wreath and some shamrocks or clover. I guess they're shamrocks. Or are they clubs? And is that a hair under the sticker? Let me see. There, it was an eyelash. I blew on it and it went away. Okay, and then there's a little, what would you call that, a starburst up in the corner sticker too, washi tape sticker. This looks more pink in the picture, but it's actually the gold moon dark purple. It's actually a dark purple, so I don't know. Probably because these purples are overwhelming it. Right here, bringing out the pink in the color. But anyway, I've never done like an abstract one like this, so now I know what to do, what not to do. Not really, but I've seen what to do and what not to do. I'll probably see it again. Okay, I'm gonna go. I was supposed to not do any crafting today because I have got company on Friday, and I would kind of like it to not look like, you know, a dump in here. And then, you know, I've got this whole thing over here I have to clean up because it fell off the table. And I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner tonight. I announced we were having goulash, and one of the kids said, I don't really like goulash. Okay. um, I don't know what I'm going to end up making. I've got ground beef out and thawed. I didn't even make a menu this week. It's Tuesday, and there has been no menu, and there should have been. You know how I do that weekly menu thing? Okay, I'm going to go. If you've never subscribed, I would love it if you did. You never know what I'm going to do from day to day. Sometimes it's more entertaining than other times. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Bye-bye.